Alright, I'm back. Hi. Now we start Mega Man 3. For real this time. So again, I've played Mega Man 3. I've played through all the Robot Masters, but once I got to the Doc Robo stuff, I was just like, whatever, man. Whatever. I think that Mega Man 3, by having the Doc Robo stages, is, like, probably the most obviously, like, padded of the Mega Man games, and, like, you guys know me. I'm not, like, I don't like that kind of shit. I don't like excessive pat. And, I mean, it's an NES game, so it's not that padded, but, like, still. It's too much. It's too much. Yeah, this happens. Mega Man 3, from what I've heard, is also one of the more rushed entries in the series. Which, I mean, how does this keep happening? Wasn't Mega Man 2 also one of the most rushed entries in the series? It was made by, like, 5 people in, like, a underground bunker in Siberia, and they all were like, we have to make this without Capcom knowing. That's not actually the origin story. But could you imagine, though? Sonic Team Disease? Pretty much. I mean, like, Sonic games are one of the only games that I can, like, deal with, like, their, like, shitty ways of padding. But that's because I, like, grew up with Sonic, so I'm, like, used to it. It, like, makes sense to me. But Sonic games are also very padded video games, because of their rushed development cycles. But yeah, now that we got some time to chat, how you guys doing? I hope you're all having a good night currently. I thought this was the game that introduced the slide. But no matter what button I press, Mega Man don't slide. What the fuck? Do I not have the dodge? Or the slide? Oh, you're right! Wait, why did I think it was mapped to a button? I guess that's, like, my logical brain saying, oh yeah, it would be mapped to a button, but I forgot this is a NES game, and they already mapped their 2 buttons to jump and shoot. This not Chinese checkers? Are you like looking at the same screen as me, Sienna? This is literally the Checker Blast. Down and jump is a pretty intuitive slide input for you in platformers, to be honest. I mean, it probably is. I'm just, like, my brain is, like, so, like, caught up in, like, controllers that have more than 2 buttons. That, like, it didn't even, like, process in my mind. I kind of don't like the NES controller, also. Like, not related to that specifically, but, like, I don't know. Something about, like, the hard edges of the fucking NES controller, it just doesn't feel right. It just does not feel right. That might be part of it also. Dash being its own button in X. The NES controller being a rectangular prism is so funny. Like, Nintendo was cooking something devious with that controller. I mean, it's like iconic for a reason, but it also kind of sucks. Okay, how do I, like, not die instantly? Okay, I actually just need to aim. But I've been chilling. Not Pokemon, competitive Pokemon, but I have been playing a little bit of Pokemon on my own. I have started a new, randomizer Nuzlocke. I finally, like, installed, like, the latest version of the Universal Pokemon Randomizer again. And I've been doing, like, a really hard, Pokemon Nuzlocke where, like, every opponent has, like, 6 Pokemon. And it's, like, in theory, like... And, like, I'm kind of feeling the effects right now. It's like, oh, 6 Pokemon? That means I get more EXP. And it's like, yeah, but that's also, like, 6 Pokemon you gotta deal with. Also, the 6 Pokemon that they have their full TM compatibility, which is randomized. So people will just roll up with, like, fucking Draco Meteors and, like, milk drinks and stuff, and it's fucked up to deal with. You know, you can get bodied if you're not careful. Especially if you have any 4-times weak guys. I can't believe I got that jump perfect. Am I on that Pokemon Sleep Life? I'm not, unfortunately. I don't know, I, like, saw, like, someone, like, I was gonna install Pokemon Sleep. I might even have it installed on my phone. But then I, like, saw someone online, like, record, like, oh, Pokemon Sleep records what you do in your sleep, and it was, like, them, like, farting, and I was like, I don't know. What if I, like, say something in my sleep that I'm not ready to hear? You know? And what if Snorlax is the one to tell me that? It frightens me a little bit. I don't know where my mind could wander to. I'm not there for it, I'm asleep. You need to hear the demons. The game insults you for not getting good sleep, which is funny, but not very helpful. Why would it insult you for getting bad sleep? Isn't the point that it's supposed to make your sleep better? This Wii Fit ass? Gives you a rank at the end. Bro, I'm getting ranked for how good I sleep? That's crazy to me. You're exaggerating? I mean, even then, I don't know. That seems kind of crazy to me. Like, the judges are going around. You got a B because you took a nap? Me after only getting 2 hours of sleep? Whew, barely made it. I hate the blocks, by the way. We're gonna be stuck on this part for, like, ever. You know, it wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for this thing, like, sucking me in. Like, why is it doing that? What was Capcom cooking? I need to know what, like, Capcom's finest chefs were up to in the making of this particular, part. Annoying under the best circumstances. It's literally, like, the shittiest gimmick in Mega Man games. I do not know why Capcom was so insistent on them. Do I have Rush yet? I do. Can I just rush out of this hole? Yeah, that worked. Because holy shit, dude. Yoku blocks are why you don't play these games without save states anymore. That's, like, fair. I feel like 4 probably did, but it was like, I don't know, you have so many more tools in that game that it wasn't that big of a deal. Maybe I'm misremembering, though. He-Man I always save for last because I'm just like, fuck that shit. I'm just gonna have all my tools going in. Not really familiar with the NES ones outside of 2. It's fair. There are multiple NES Mega Mans that I have just not played straight up. Which at this point is really just like 5 and 6. And then I only played 4 for the first time on stream. Oh. Oh. No! No! Stop! There we go. Okay, now I can die. Yeah, Mega Man games are games that I very much respect, but I don't respect them enough to try and play them, like, super legit on stream or anything. Like, it's just not gonna happen. The GameCube version of the Mega Man collection mapped shoot to A and B to jump. Who the hell let Action 52 on Mega Man? They got the goddamn Action 52 guy. AVGN would be fucking livid right now. I mean, he did play some of the shitty... He played Mega Man DOS. I have to create the one timeline where I beat this guy. This is one of the harder first Robot Masters to go for, it feels like. Yeah, I mean, that original Xbox was beefy as fuck. It, like, didn't do gangbusters, but it was, like, it beat the shit out of the GameCube and PS2 in terms of, like, specs. And then the Xbox 360 was like, Wii, playing, skipping. What the hell? There we go. I did it. I created the one reality where I win. First exposure to Xbox games was when your friend's uncle let him borrow his hacked Xbox that just had like 20 games downloaded to it, so he just mainlined Halo 1 and Gauntlet all weekend. That does sound awesome. That sounds ideal, even. Dude, I gotta play more of the Halo games. I really only played... I don't remember which one it was. It was one of the ones that was on Xbox 360. But when I was, like, with my cousin, we would always play, like, one of the Halo games, and it was, like, on a map where it's, like, you have, like, a big platform in the middle, and, like, there's a bunch of cars inside of it. I don't know if I'm describing this very well, but... like, Halo is cool. I had a good time playing it with my cousin. Dude, I'm getting fucking destroyed by bees right now. Dude, what the hell? Magnet beam. Wow, magnet beam gets eaten up really fast. Honestly, I might just have to take the L on this one. This is going quite poorly. I'm already out of ammo. Fuck's sake. Well, this is gonna be a fun boss fight, if I can even get to it. My own stubborn mind is telling me, like I'm in cognitive dissonance right now. Like, logically, I'm like, just take the L. But I'm like, but what if I beat it, though? But what if I beat it, though? No, you're not. Take the death. Take the game over. Never played much of them since you're not really into shooters, but Master Chief Collection was on sale on Steam, so you thought, why not? Yeah, I own the Master Chief Collection. I intended at some point to, like, stream some of the Halo games. Because I'm curious about the single-player campaigns. Halo 3 was kind of crazy to play on launch. I can imagine. Oh, the bees! Why are they still following me? These are the bees of slowdown. Hit like to die faster. Oh, I see. I can only hit him when he doesn't have his eyes closed. This is because he cannot be hurt by what he can't see. Man, the magnet fucking power-up seems like a really good in general here. Except for the fact that it's, like, actual, like, ammo count is, like, very low. Nice thing about the Anniversary Collection is it had the PS1 versions of the game, so some of the NES's versions of technical issues were ironed out. Well, if they don't have the pause glitch, it's basically unplayable. Not literally. But man, I do not envy anybody going after, like, the Yellow Devil without the pause glitch. Oh, get out of my way! Get out of my way! Chicken tender walls? Dude, I could kind of just go for some chicken tenders right now. It's been a while since I just, like, had chicken tenders. I had, like, one when I had, like, fries for dinner the other day because I thought there were gonna be more. But there weren't. You gotta put them in the freezer, Osk. What happened to my tenders? I mean, we had some barbecue chicken tonight, and that was pretty good. Not this fool again. Why does he show up all the time? Get out of here, man. You're nothing to me. You're lower than dirt. I don't mean that, sorry. It was just an inconvenient time for him to show up, is all. I didn't meant what I said. Man, I gotta tell you though, after playing Mega Man 4, I really do miss that charge shot. You guys shouldn't have told me to go back to this game after Mega Man 4 for, like, the haha funny I played it out of order, because now I'm used to the charge shot, and I'm like, where is it? What happened to my charge shot? Unplayable game without it. Because I'd really love to charge shot on Proto Man. Hope I'm looking forward to Mega Man 9 then. God, I forgot that they took away the charge shot in Mega Man 9 because, dude, it's so retro. It's like Mega Man 2. Everyone loves Mega Man 2. Yeah, and the slide. Good lord. I did kind of get his ass. Man, I do not have a lot of magnets at all. Although, honestly, I don't want that missing. It's already gonna be enough of a pain in the ass to do the rest of the shots with the Mega Buster. Why the fuck did they home? Oh! Capcom, you're fucked in the head. Capcom, you're fucking twisted. Guys. Guys. I think we're, like, completely fucked in this corner, honestly. Never mind. I figured out the one universe where I don't get completely owned in that corner. There we go. Watching Mega Man bend space-time to not die is kind of dope. It is kind of like a power rush. And it's also, again, like, I am not dumb enough to think, like, I can beat Mega Man without, like, a little bit of rewinding. I think I've come to terms with the fact that I'm not as good at video games as I once thought I was, and that's fucking okay, and I don't have to play every video game to be, like, a tryhard and, like, look good on stream. If I play a hard game on stream and there's, like, an easier way to do it, I'll do it. Okay? I don't have to be, like, a bitch about it. Top man. Does he? Ow. This is a terrifying stage for, people who have a fear of screws. Look at him, no he doesn't. Listen, we don't stereotype around here. He very well could be a top. And that's just like, you know, it's just one of those things where I don't even think it's my business to begin with. I don't know him like that. Is fear of screws a thing? You can be afraid of anything, if you really want to be. like there's probably, like, statistically, there are 8 billion people on Earth. There's at least one person who's afraid of screws. Slop man. What is happening? What is going on to my Mega Man? What the fuck? Huh? Oh my god, the game is being crushed under its own weight. This game is being held together by duct tape, man. I don't even know what liminal means. I keep, like, I keep hearing, like, people in, like, our circle, like, say the word liminal, and I don't actually think I know what it means. Liminal is, like, the same thing to me as, like, Blorbo. It's like, liminal just kind of means between one thing and another. Yeah, I'm between, my next time having sex and between the next time I'm gonna have sex and the last time I had sex. Which is honestly quite liminal. Liminal is like a transitive state that essentially only exists to move you elsewhere, but it's equal. I don't know how to say that. I should, because I've seen the word a lot. I know what it means, but I don't actually know how to say it out loud. A train station is a liminal place. What about like the Popeyes at the train station? Curious minds acquire. It counts? Damn. But what if that's the place you're going to? What if the goal was to always get to Popeyes? Oh, not this guy. Wish there was a Popeyes near the train station you went to work for. It's kind of a neat poetic thing that people just started applying to shit as a joke, like the back rooms. See, I'm only even, like, vaguely aware of what the back rooms are. This is, like, how out of the loop I am, is that, like, I don't even know what, like, the back rooms truly is. People would jokingly or seriously say what a lot of Star would work on was liminal, which cultivated in the liminal and brutalist thing. See, I don't know what brutalist means either. People are saying this shit to StarTacker, and I just... If someone said that to me, I'd be like... I'd just be befuddled. I wouldn't understand. Isn't that a form of architecture? Architecture style involving a lot of right angles made of concrete. Is StarTacker making a lot of games that have a lot of right angles made of concrete? Is that why people are saying that about your games? Ow! I guess that makes sense a little bit. Dude, Top Man's kind of kicking my ass. It's the Pac-Man maze liminal. It's a transitional space between getting the high score and like starting the video game. Pyro snuck in a joke about it in a recent Mario ROM hack too. That's awesome. I understand now. I'm like, fear not, fellow Americans, for I have been re-educated. Now I'm probably gonna say that about, like, stupid shit. Like, dude, it's, like, honestly, this screen is kinda, like, liminal. I think. Am I doing this right? I'm, like, the one not Funky Kong, I'm the one Cranky Kong image that's, like... Am I doing this meme thing right? Now I'm brutalist, and honestly, maybe a little liminal. This post has been fact-checked by real American patriots. True. Oh, I'm falling. Hi, Mason. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. We're doing good. Not this bitch again. Does this guy ever stay in his lane? How is this, like, the third time I'm fighting him in, like, 4 stages? Does he, like, appear in, like, every other stage? Thank you for remembering your name. No problem. I remembered it because I remember, like, you changed, like, your username, like, on stream. I remember seeing that. If I didn't see that, then maybe I would have been like, oh, who's Pikmin 2 enjoyer? A lot of people call you Pikmin now, and it's really funny. You have now taken the reins as the Pikmin. Grenade! Bro, why the fuck does Shadow Man, like, have the grenades that chase you down? It's fucked up. Ninja technique? Ninja technique of all-out offense. Holy shit. I haven't been using any of my weapons yet. I think it's okay. Where's the ninja shit in this stage? It's literally like a random lava level, and there's like a ninja just at the end. We have gotten quite far in this stage, so I think I actually will just have to pop the E-Tank to keep this run going. Ow. This is why Snake Man is the best robot master in this game. He committed to theming. Okay, yeah, let me pop my E-Tank. So I know, like, the Top Man spin is, like, really good, but also, like, really hard to use. Okay. I did a lot of his damage, to be fair. Fuck, he bounces so much, though. Okay, hold on, I got this, bruh. Never mind, I can't jump out of the way in time. Never mind, I can. Never stop believing, Morgan Nation. The Morgan sweep will always happen. Shadow Man EXE also does this. He blows up a country with bombs. What the hell? What happens in the Mega Man Battle Network games? I only played like a couple hours with the first one. It was a lot of fun though. Like honestly, that game is fun as fuck. I should stream that series at some point. I like played the first couple hours of like Battle Network 1 and I was like, man, this like battle system is really fun as fuck. I think it was mostly that I just kind of got lost, which is why I started playing. There's just a lot of domestic terrorism. What the hell? What were they cooking? There's a plane crash level. A second plane man.exe has hit the towers. Yeah, them keeping that after 9/11 is fucking bold of Capcom. Ew. Fucker. Might be smart to die to get your lives back? Probably. But I don't wanna. But like, what if I just do it? Okay, with the way things are going, you do not, in fact, gotta hand it to me. Wait, this kinda works out, though. What is the RM? Hey. Get closer. Thank you. Oh, it's Rush Marine! He turns into a little submarine. That's so sweet. I love Doggy. Top man, Rush sub. You can, at the end of the day, you know what? If we can learn anything from this stream, is that you can be a top and a sub. You know? It is possible. Rush is cool, you're glad they gave Base an Evil Rush? Which game is Base? We haven't actually met Base yet. Oh wait, you can get goodies from these! That's 8? Damn! I thought that was earlier, because isn't Mega Man and Base, like, on the Super Nintendo? Yeah, actually, like, I remember, there's, like, a card you get in Battle Network 1 in, like, the collection, where it's like, oh, you get a free card, and it's literally, like, a base card that does, like, 200 damage. And if you're a top, you can find subs on twitch.tv/MorganWillBRB for just $5 a month. Get them now, or use your free Twitch Prime sub. Please, I spent $50 on Ratchet & Clank. Mega Man 8 came out before Mega Man and Base? That's crazy to me. Because again, like, Mega Man and Base is like a Super Nintendo game. Wait, can we just grind off of these? Wait, something malicious is brewing. May have been a localization thing? Maybe. Base is a secret boss in the Battle Network games. Very satisfying fight, and he's usually in post-game. SNES just had a longer lifespan in Japan. I guess that makes sense. Oh yeah, I forgot that Kirby's Dream Land 3 was also late as fuck. I'm trying to remember which of the Fire Emblems was also, like, late as fuck on Super Nintendo. Was it Thracia? I think so. Yeah. I still have not played that one. We never got Mega Man and Bass in North America until its GBA release. Thracia was 1999? That's crazy to me. 1999. Holy shit. Mega Man and Bass with Screen Crunch. Honestly, like, on one hand, like, it would be a good thing if Mega Man and Bass got preserved in one of these collections, but I'm also glad it's not in, like, the main Legacy collections at all, because I don't have to feel obligated to play it. Because I've heard it's hard as shit and not that fun. Have a physical copy of Thracia from your collecting days. I don't have, like, an official physical copy, but I do have a reproduction cartridge that a Retros game store was selling, because I was like, fuck it, that'll be cool. And you know what? I've tested these cartridges. I know at the very least, like, the save battery works properly, so honestly, I don't mind. Although, it was a very hard-fought battle between getting the Fire Emblem translations or getting the Earthbound Halloween hack as a physical cartridge. Cause god, it would be so fucking funny to own Halloween hack as a physical cart. Genealogy was also 96? Damn. I didn't even think of it that late. I thought it would be like 94 or something. Like right before something malicious was brewing with PlayStation. Okay, we're not gonna keep grinding. I'm kinda happy with just getting the one life. You would've gone with Halloween hack? Halloween hack is like fun as fuck as a novelty. Yeah, they were still putting out good shit, like, late into the Super Nintendo's life. Okay, you are weak to Shadow Man. Well, I missed. It's okay. This seems like one of the more spammable weapons. Yeah, that that went really well. I wasn't even really at risk of getting hit at all, or not. Well, I got hit multiple times, but at risk of dying is what I meant. You can aim it too? Holy shit. They had a Fire Emblem for SNES in 1999 and then went, let's get a new game started on N64. Man, I kind of would have dug N64 Fire Emblem. Binding Blade was N64 DD. Yeah, we were never getting that shit. Any game that, like, was gonna be on the N64 DD, it's like none of those games were coming out in that form ever. The N64 disc drive is, like, the fakest thing that Nintendo's ever released. Like, I don't know if it's necessarily, like, Nintendo's biggest failure. I mean, like, that's kind of hard to quantify. But, like, the disc drive did flop hard. What the fuck even came out on the N64 disc drive? That they thought, like, people were gonna buy an expensive-ass accessory for the, N64. Mario Artist? Ooh. Someone needs to, like, wake up Devi also, because I know Devi would love to see Snake Man, basically, as soon as possible. They had an F-Zero track editor? That's kinda dope. Ocarina of Time was meant to be in development for the disk drive? Thank fucking god they didn't do that. That's crazy. That's, like, insane of Nintendo to try and pull. What the fuck? I would just do the magnet for that guy. He's not gonna stop me. Games were released for the disc drive. God damn. 60 were announced? Oh. Oh. Yeah, I mean, like, people actually bought the Famicom disc drive. And I mean, it was also one of those things where, like, the Famicom disc drive was kind of running, like, uncontested in Japan. So it wasn't, like, a big deal that it came out and it was like, oh, you have to buy a thing to make your Famicom better. Because it's like, well, yeah, what the fuck else do you have? Nobody had a Master System. You're lying to yourself if you said, like, yeah, a bunch of people in Japan in 1990, like 86 were like, yeah, we all have Sega Master Systems. We're only human. Oh god, the Nintendo PlayStation is crazy. It really is like them fucking up that deal just like made their like biggest competitor. Like, I don't know if Nintendo would have run like away with the game industry if they, like, just worked out things with Sony, but, like, losing Sony as a competitor would have been huge for them. Because now they gotta deal with people wanting to play the PlayStation for real video games. Really like this if Teleview having all its games be prefixed with BS for broadcast satellite. All they had to do was not turn on them by talking to Philips. Also, talking to Philips resulted in the CDI games. Well, you know what? I'm glad that the CDI games exist, even if Miyamoto probably isn't. What the hell? It says he's weak. It says he's weak to the spark. Or wait, does it? I told me to do Sparkman first. Oh, it's Shadowblade. It's actually Shadowblade. Yeah, well, honestly, fuck what Miyamoto thinks. The CDI games are worth it. You really can aim it. It's kind of dope. Yeah, the PS1 goes crazy. I wouldn't have the timeline shift in any other way. I think the PS1 is, like, maybe one of the dopest consoles that's ever come out still. Just, like, so many classics. And, like, honestly, I think, like, a decent amount of the PlayStation 1 library is still, like, really good to this day. Like, I mean, you got the Parappa games that are fun as fuck. Like, Final Fantasy VII is a fantastic game. I think the Crash trilogy is really fun. LSD Dream Emulator is like one of the coolest things that has ever come out. Man, could you imagine? Maybe Sega would have, you know, maybe they would have still had a horse in the race. Sega has too much pride, though. Wait, why am I doing this now? I haven't gotten to the boss yet, silly. Now I'm just imagining a world where we really got the Sega PlayStation. I think this was before the Sega CD was out, so they were like, we're already making a disc drive add-on, so thanks, but no thanks. Again, the PS1 goes hard as fuck, so I'm glad we got it in the end, because Nintendo and Sega are too fucking stupid. They missed out on, like, the greatest opportunity ever, and it killed Sega. And it made Nintendo look like fucking dumbasses. Do I have to fight you a fourth time? Oh. Thank you? I was gonna be really pissed for a second. I was about to be like, this guy needs to, like, get shot. Mega Man, we gotta kill this dude. Okay, Rush Coil is unfortunately not bouncy enough. He just keeps following you. Does this guy not have a hobby? Is he stupid? I'm really upset, like, I don't remember where I first heard it, but I really am obsessed with the phrase, is he stupid now? I almost want to say it was a Draft League thing. Like, someone made the joke, is he stupid? And it's just, like, stuck in my mind now. Just in, like, relation to something, like, completely mundane. Mega Man, why are you not tall enough? Thank you. Why doesn't Sisyphus give up? Is he stupid? Literally. It's like really such a funny ass phrase. Game gives a lot of, like, really obvious Rush Coil-like moments. I guess it's, like, hard to make, like, not obvious Rush Coil moments, you know? Because it's just like, oh, here's where you would use a big jump. Oh my god, wait, I can shoot underwater. This goofy ass. I didn't even use it for, like, that entire last part, but, like, it was funny, though. It was funny, though. Yeah, no, I wasn't having that guy insta-kill me. Honestly, if I could just get to the boss door. Yeah, like, we're so close, man. We're so fucking close. Oh my god, the magnet doesn't do anything to him. Cool. Ew. Man, that's an annoying-ass guy to deal with. Honestly, let's pop an E-Tank. And we send out our snakes against this fool. What the fuck? 2 of him? Isn't it enough to fight 1? Oh. Wow, he dies really quickly to the snakes. He's Gemini Man? Oh, like the Isaac boss, you're right. Binding of Isaac fan playing another video game for the first time. Binding of Isaac fan seeing the Zodiacs for the first time. That's kind of fucking me up that this stage is just like a city. This is like a place Mega Man could be real. Please! Okay, we did it. Okay, we're okay. Fuck, how the fuck do I get past this dude, though? Dude, he, like, stops in the exact spot where no matter what, he just gets, like, a kill on me. I think, like, actually, I just have to accept the damage from his needle, and then, yeah. This seems like the best use of my resources. Not these fools again. I can see why they tell you to do the magnet level first, so you can just cheese these guys. A little tricky to cheese them like that, but it worked out in the end. Is Magnet stupid now? Is he stupid? I hate the giant among us! Get him out of here. Ready, pop an E-Tank. Let's do Gemini. Ow! 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 There we go. I probably could have beat that without rewinds, but I didn't give enough of a shit. I wanted him out of here, basically, as soon as possible, because of the fucking Gemini laser's, like, latent ability of lagging the game. But this is all a ruse. You think the game is over. You think it's time for Wily Castle, but actually, here's this fucking tool. What was Capcom cooking with this game? Huh? Huh? What? What the hell? What? What? Can you... Thank you. Okay, be fucking respectful and come fight me. I don't even give a fuck that I was hit. I'm just glad it had enough basic fucking respect. You seeing my Steam notifications still? Awesome. I thought that we would be done with the Steam notifications after, Draft League, but I guess not. Mega Man has different plans. By the way, tomorrow, expect more Pikmin 4. I think tomorrow is a Pikmin 4 day, and then I think Saturday I'm trying to get TF2 organized with friends, so we'll probably have another, like, segment of TF2 with some buds. Who knows, maybe one of these days I'll get 6-person MVM going. That would be dope. That's my wish. Oh. They needed to, like, reuse the Mega Man 2, like, boss fights again. Why the fuck do I not just use an E-Tank? Like, if Capcom's gonna be fucking weird about it, I might as well use my E-Tank. Okay, I'm gonna need Gemini Laser for the next fight. By the way, I think if you die, I'm gonna test this, I think you just go back to the beginning. Yeah, like, what the fuck is wrong with Capcom? Can you imagine being, like, a kid, and, like, you have to reset these, like, fucked up stages? Especially this one where they have the spikes around and, like, one little mistake just insta-kills you? They're crazy. Something malicious was brewing at Capcom. Capcom really wanted your playtime from these games? Literally. They had to make sure you couldn't be a rental kitty. Alright, back in the days when, like, video game rentals were, like, companies' biggest worries. Dude, we're getting a shit ton of lives, but it's not even gonna matter until we get to Dr. Wily, because I'm basically never gonna want to expend lives to speed things up, because it never will. I'll just go back to the beginning every time. Ew. Remember when game devs were freaking the fuck out about used games? No, GameStop's on death's doors. Yeah, it's kind of crazy to me that, like, GameStop still exists at this point, to be honest. I kind of figured, like, once COVID hit, they were done. But apparently not. And they just, like, they don't even, like, they do, like, crypto shit now. And I don't even think that has been very successful for them. So I don't know what the fuck is going on that GameStop is still, like, given life. You will buy Deku Funko Pop! If it sends me back to the beginning. Okay, it does not. Good news. If you die in front of the second boss, it's okay. Then Capcom is like, alright, you can be granted a little mercy. Dude, he hits like a fucking brick wall when you, like, run into him, too. He did like a third of our health. Like, holy fuck. Again, my opinion with, like, GameStop has always been, like, if they really wanted to, like, bring things back, like, I don't know, they would have put, like, a bigger emphasis on, like, retro stuff. Like, I don't, like, they fumbled the bag with that shit so bad. Like, you can't, like, go into a GameStop anymore and be like, I mean, I think they kind of took away a lot of the retro stuff to begin with, but, like, you can't, like, walk into a GameStop ever when they had them and be like, hey, can I get that, like, $100 copy of Mario RPG? Because it's like, oh, we don't display that shit. We only display the new stuff, silly. What's the matter with you? There we go. Tabletop stuff might be something. It's funny how independent stores kind of have them beat now. Like, literally. Like, if I had, like, literally any game stores nearby, I would never have to, like, even think about GameStop ever again, basically. Huh? What? Where am I? Not these fucking hedgehogs again. Dude, I'm sick and tired of these fuckers. Oh. Oh, this is really cool. That was a cool level. don't have to reset the level, man. Capcom really was, like, brewing something malicious as fuck with this specific entry. Like, I don't know, this isn't even the hardest Mega Man game that I've played thus far, but something about it feels like evil. Like, there's something just simply not right about all this. Maybe the Ghosts and Goblins guys made this one. I don't know. It's just, it's not right. It doesn't add up in my brain. Okay, Airman is weak to Spark Shot. I'll pretend I didn't do that. Ow! Ow! Damn! Airman's fucking projectiles are kinda hard as fuck to dodge when you're, like, not just in a corner, huh? Like, what the fuck? How the fuck am I even supposed to get far enough to dodge those? I guess you really can't beat Airman. I'm sorry for making fun of the song. You can't defeat Airman in a game that doesn't have the busted-ass, Metal Blade. You cannot, in fact, slide under them. I don't think I have an E-Tank either. So I don't even think I can, like, rely on that. Oh wait, I do! I do! Never mind, it's okay. It's okay. Just, like, you just brute force it. I guess we could heal Sparkman's weapon. We're not gonna need it, but why not? Oh shit, this is a certified rush jet moment. Well, my dog fell in a hole. Okay, come on now. There we go. Yeah, this is a devious little situation that Capcom puts you in. Not this bitch. Huh? What? What? What the hell? Well, actually, it's giving me heals. Random mini-boss moment. Oh. That looked shockingly easy. Yeah, the game was granting a little bit of mercy there. This seems like a nice breather just to get you some more weapons and, like, health and stuff. That was a recognizable pattern. Are we sure this is a boss designed by the Mega Man team? I really am used to them being, like, devious little devils in this game. Especially since this is in the same game and in the same level as fucking Doc Robot. I don't think I quite understand you, Capcom. Alright, put up your dukes. Nice. The hard knuckle goes crazy. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, do you want subscribers forever? Yo, that's crazy, man. You know, that really warms the heart. Do you want to buy subscribers? Check out... Oh, you didn't get the link? Sorry, hold on. I'll get the link for you. Free subscribers for real? Here you go. Here's the link. It's literally free money. I gotta be honest, this is like the first Mega Man game that's like... It's not like making me like super frustrated or anything, but I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm particularly enjoying this one. I think the Doc Robo like padding really does suck. It's like I've already been here. I want to see new levels. Why the fuck are you making me play the old levels again? Oh, but this one's harder though, because we put more pits in there. Like, come on. Let's be mature here. Ooh. It's like a nice goodie. Yeah, I'll take it. Isn't all the elements of the levels combined to make harder parts what Wily Castles are for? Kinda, yeah. And, like, I think you've seen from, like, these Mega Man playthroughs that, for the most part, I'm not even that huge on the Dr. Wily castles. I understand why they exist. You can't just, like, have it end after the 8 Robot Masters, and then it's like, oops, you're fighting Wily. Like, there has to be a final stage, but I haven't found any of the Wily castles that I've played, like, particular winners so far. Like, I don't know, they weren't that fun to me. I guess it is also, like, kind of similar to my complaint with these, is like, I don't know, it doesn't really, like, shake things up enough. Especially when you're fighting all the Robot Masters again. Like, it makes sense why that's there, but it doesn't mean I enjoy it. There we go. I have a fuck ton of lives now, though. Wily Castle isn't gonna be too bad in this game. Is this the one where, like, the Wily Castle is, like, really short also because of, like, these Doc Robo stages? Or was Mega Man 4 actually the one where, like, Wily Castle is shorter because of Dr. Cossack? Like, I couldn't remember which one it was. Oh, fuck. And they really want you to get good use out of the rush powers, which is, like, fair, to be fair. I don't know. I don't know. It's just all so same shit, different ass to me. It's, like, definitely, like, this is probably my least favorite part of any Mega Man game I've played, just because it's, like, why am I doing this all again, even? What is the point? What is the goal? What does this accomplish that, like, a Wily Castle literally doesn't? It even accomplishes the prerequisite of not being that fun to me. So it's just, I don't know. I don't see what the big deal is. Okay. Bubble Man is weak to Shadow Blade. Honestly, I think we're just gonna take the kill. Because we respawn in front of him anyways. Get out of here. Fuck out of here with that silly stuff. These passwords are fake as fuck also. I haven't seen them, like, use, like, most of the slots for these passwords. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I'm not, like, particularly frustrated at these stages. It's not like they're that bad. It's just, like, why am I doing this again? You know? Why do we exist? This one is fucked up, actually. If you played this without rewinds or save states, like, that segment on its own is, like, one of the most fucked up, like, things they could put you through. I mean, at least it seems like they cooled it with the needles after that, so I guess it's not that bad. I was just under the assumption they were just gonna keep putting spikes everywhere because Capcom had, like, something horrible happen to them while this game was being made. I'm almost more mad at the fact that this isn't harder, you know? Like, I was expecting this to be so fucked up it would be like an obstacle I could never get past. Well, it's okay, because Woodman is back. Meow. God damn, the leaves do a lot. Nope. Okay, that is in fact not fast enough to pull that shit off. Oh, I was really hoping I could just, like, damage boost through that. Like so. Dude, I don't want to have to redo this whole stage because Woodman takes like a fucking eternity to kill. Let's be nice to Debbie. Oh! Fucker. I can't stand this dude. Oh, okay, as long as you were being nice. And sweet and caring. Kindness is so important. Take part. There's, like, no good way to get out of this corner, man. If I could just get out of this fucking corner, I could just, like, finish him off, but I just, like, I have nowhere to go. Woodman secretly, like, a hardest Mega Man 2 boss? Well, hardest Mega Man 2 boss in a game that doesn't have, Metal Blade. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. The movement precision needed for this boss is so sadistic. Again, imagine playing this on, like, real hardware and having to accept going back to the start of the level every time. Like, again, something malicious was brewing at Capcom. There is, like, something, like, malicious going on. And I've got to get to the bottom of it. What am I doing? I could just magnet those fools, but I was just like, just keep going. Just keep going, man. I don't know how much more Dog Robot I got left in me, gang. Oh, he dropped the one up into the pit. They saw that people were beating Mega Man 2 within a single lifetime, so they had to make people take 2 to beat Mega Man 3. God. They're really just, it's not right. It's not right. Mega Man 2 kinda is like a baby game. Like, I think that Mega Man 2 being a baby game is kind of why it's as popular as it is. I think that nobody would give a shit about Mega Man 2 if it wasn't kinda like a baby game. Because, I don't know, like, telling people that you know, hey, did you know, like, the Metal Blade is, like, stupid broken, and you should probably use it, like, basically all the time? Like, where would we be without that kind of, like, fostered discussion? Yeah, 2 is, like, one of the only ones where I feel like if I played without rewinds and, like, save states, I probably still could do it. Like, I probably would still prefer to be doing rewinds and save states, but, like, I theoretically could do it. Okay, so the weakness of Heatman is the Top Man stage. Oh! Speaking of slamming my head against the wall. Having his weakness be topspin when Doc Robo takes so much of your health already is so fucked up, because, like, I know that theoretically you can do the topspin without getting hit, but it's, like, really fucking precise. Like, you have to be, like, a fucking Mega Man master to know how to do that shit. There we go. I know there's some kind of trick to make it so you just shred through some bosses with it. Oh, it's Breakman! That's not his name. Come on. Grow up. Okay. Oh no! Right after we received the last element, Wile ran off with Gamma! Who? This game decided right at the end, oh wait, we should have a story. It's an instruction break, man. True as fuck. Alright. Well, hopefully these Wily stages aren't that bad. I mean, I have a shit ton of lives too, so we can make, like, good use out of our checkpoints if we end up taking a shit ton of damage, which, you know me, that'll definitely happen. Oh no, I want the E-Tank. Oh. E. E. Ooh. Wait, I read this on the walkthrough. Fuck. It's okay. Another yummy life for us. Oh. They trying to hide all the goodies in this level. But luckily, I read the guide. I'm so glad you got what I was going for, Splee. I was trying my best, Fresh Prince. Or Fesh Prince, sorry. Oh, Hard Knuckle just kind of beats these dudes' asses, huh? Fucker. How many hits are you gonna take? There we go. I used up, like, all my rush coil. You didn't know what I was going for? Damn. Honestly, because you had repeated my joke, I had assumed you did. I guess that doesn't make sense now that I think about it, but... Okay, this is weak to Shadow Man's weapon. Oh, I think it's just the turtles. Wait, I understand now. We kill the turtles. Even though I would really prefer not to, because turtles are, like, very sweet animals. I've never seen a turtle that I didn't like. I guess that's not saying much. I don't go around seeing turtles every day, but it hasn't happened yet. Oh, I kind of do want those. I do want those, though. This game has the weirdest difficulty curve. Yeah, so far, these Dr. Wily like, that first Dr. Wily stage is, like, definitely easier than, like, any of the Doc Robo stages were. Mega Man 3 is, like, a fake video game. This kind of feels like one of the fakest video games I've ever played in my life. Not the bees, not the bees. What is that supposed to be? I don't know, like piranha plant equivalent. Honestly, I'm damage boosting through this. If they're giving me the option, I'm damage boosting like hell through it. Bees like to hang out in onions. This is a very well-known fact about bees. Now, could I have used those wiser? Sure, but like, we have 4 E-tanks. I should just say use them and, like, do this as close to legit as possible. No! Oh lord, he's back. You know him. Do you love him? I'm not sure. Oh my god, that's how much one hard knuckle hit does to him? Yeah, no, we're not doing this shit legit. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm not wasting all my E-tanks. He's got tits. He hasn't had top surgery yet. Be nice. Should've known that when this level had like 3 E-tanks that something was up. Literally, again, this is like maybe the most fucked up Mega Man game that I've played. Like, how do you even slide under these perfectly? You have to be, like, so precise about it. Okay, so you can, in fact, hit him multiple times. Good to know. What if Yellow Devil was worse? I mean, I don't know. This is, like, probably, like, a little easier. Well, no, it kind of isn't. Like, easier, because you don't have the pause glitch. Like, Mega Man 1 Yellow Devil is, like, fucked up, but, like, you don't have to play him. You never actually have to play the original Yellow Devil, you can just cheese him. This is, like, you have to actually play this. I also gotta be honest, like, I'm usually not one for, like, excessive negativity. You know, if I'm playing a game, it's usually because I intend to have a good time on stream. This is, like, easily my least favorite Mega Man that I've played thus far. By, like, a country mile. It's like, the vibes are all off. I don't know, something is, like, not right. Let's see if this actually gets some hard knuckle back. I mean, I at least think this is a good Wily Castle theme. Mega Man 4 kind of had a nothing, like, Wily Castle theme, so this one is much appreciated. I like this. It's kind of a nice, chill tune. Which maybe isn't the most fitting, but who cares? And again, it's a little harder for me to judge these games based on the fact that, you know, I am doing, like, save states and rewinds, because I simply do not have the patience to do these games legit. But, like, again, like, something just feels off. Something's just not right with this game. I haven't identified what it is. I think you can definitely tell that, like, Capcom was kind of rushing this one out the door. I think that might be, like, a big part of it. Like, it's, like, weirdly, like, unpolished, but in, like, not a way where it's, like, it's excessively glitchy or anything, because, like, you know, that would be kind of hard to do when the game is, like, running on the same engine as the last two, but I don't know. I don't know, this doesn't even feel like the hardest Mega Man game. It just is like a weird, like, difficulty curve. Playable but not enjoyable, yeah. We can definitely just pop an E-Tank before going in. Okay, this is a certified top spin moment. Man, I forgot that I haven't talked about Nintendo Switch game sales today, and I'm like the video game sales geek. Especially when it comes to, like, fucking doo-doo Nintendo Dookie games. I hope you guys are happy that I am selling, I have bought 55 million copies of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That was all me. Yeah, I have to fight myself. I'm not actually sure I understand what's going on here. It says the weakness is topspin, but I'm kind of starting to wonder if that's the truth, or if I got bamboozled. How do I tell which one is the real me? Well, I guess I figured it out. Okay, you know what? You know what? That brought a great big smile to my face. You know, I can't fault the game for that. I just, that was great. You know what? That was great. Oh yeah, Tears of the Kingdom already selling like nearly like 20 million, like in like 1 month. Like, yeah, that formula is gonna stick around. And I mean, it probably has like more broad appeal than like the regular 3D Zeldas. And, like, it kind of like, I hope they make more 3D Zeldas. They probably get, like, third parties and stuff to do it if they're still interested, but it sounded like they weren't really that interested. Which would be unfortunate, because I think, like, the open-world Zelda formula, like, yeah, it's fun. I've had fun with it more than, like, most open-world games, but, like, shoot. I don't think anybody would complain if they brought back the old 3D Zelda style every now and then. Even if it's not internally developed, like, give other people a chance. They did that with 2D Zelda a lot. After all the Zelda remakes they did, you think Reza would be the natural inheritors of the old Zelda formula? Give it back to Capcom? Well, normally I'd agree with you, but I'm playing Mega Man 3 right now. Right now, I don't want to hand it to Capcom at all. You do not, in fact, gotta hand it to them. But no, I know what you mean. I know people really like the Oracle games and Minish Cap. Capcom probably could make, like, a pretty good 3D Zelda. Yeah, who knows? There's like a few developers who could probably handle a 3D Zelda. I think it would just be one of those things where I feel like any future 3D Zeldas would kind of have to, like, make the scope smaller. You know what I mean? Like, Ocarina of Time, like, yeah, as, like, an adult, you can kind of see, like, the game not being, like, it's not as big and sprawling as, like, Breath of the Wild, but it's still, like, a pretty big video game overall. But, like, I feel like they would probably have to scale back the scope. I feel like, make it, like, weird, like, smaller projects like Majora's Mask, and I feel like people would probably be on board with it still. Yeah, this is the, rematches, I think? As you understand it, Ocarina of Time 3D was mechanically pretty much identical to N64, and Majora's Mask 3D had only questionable mechanical changes. I feel like part of it is also just, like... I've heard that the Majora's Mask 3D remake is, like, kinda easier in a lot of ways, but that's also just not what people want from Majora's Mask. Like, Majora's Mask is, like, it's genuinely, like, a very provocative video game in a lot of ways. And, like, basically any changes that you are gonna make is gonna be, like, put under a microscope. You know? Like, any change you make to Majora's Mask is gonna be, like, heavily scrutinized no matter what. And, like, from what I've heard, like, yeah, the changes were, like, genuinely bad. But I think even if they made, like, a lot of good changes to Majora's Mask, it still wouldn't be what people wanted. Because Majora's Mask is just, like, it's a work of art, genuinely. And, like, it's, like, in a lot of ways, it is much more challenging than, like, basically, like, 99% of the entire Nintendo catalog. It has a lot more to say, and a lot more happens. So I think it was, I think it's kind of one of those things where, like, even if they did make a really good 3DS version, it was kind of almost, like, doomed to live in the shadows of the original. IMO. So the fact that they only made bad changes is, like... Yeah, you were never winning people's hearts. It wasn't gonna happen. Fuck, what's your weakness? Can't be immersed without the N64's shitty composite out. So true. Okay, Needleman, you are weak to Gemini Laser. That's a really annoying weakness for you to have. Like, literally most inconvenient weakness for this guy to have. Let's make your weakness the one thing that's, like, fucking annoying to use. Ocarina of Time did give us the 9 to 5 rock, which is your favorite weird thing ever. This is Magnet Man. You are weak to Spark. I know this because the walkthrough told me. Ew. I probably could be using E-Tanks, but honestly, I kind of want to see if we could just, like, brute force the final boss. Alright, Gemini Man, you are weak to Search Snake. Oh, fuck it. Use one of the 4 E-Tanks. There we go. They added a bomb rock to the well to prevent people from going there too early, but forgot to put it in the night version of the map. That's funny as fuck. That's funny as fuck. Okay, you are weak to Magnet Missile. Okay, I need to not, like, walk in front of him because he does, like, nearly, like... nearly kill me instantly. Dude, I need to play some Zelda games on stream. Because there's, like, Zelda is kind of like an unexplored frontier for me, for the most part. You guys are making me want to stream some Zelda. I've basically, like, never played all the way through, like, any 3D Zelda. So it would be, like, all brand new. Like, obviously I know, like, a lot of things about them, because I don't think anybody would be able to handle not letting me know about what's going on with Zelda. But, like, it could be fun. It could be fun. I kind of do want to try Ocarina and Majora's Mask. Because, like, again, I'm in, I'm in the phase of my life where, like, the early 3D stuff is so cool to me. There's MFL bloodshed happening. Uh-oh. Someone's getting killed. I don't know who, but somebody's getting killed. You're weak to top spin. Whoa! Link Between Worlds was dope. I've heard a lot of people say that I would probably enjoy Link Between Worlds, because I really enjoyed Link's Awakening, the Switch remake. It's got Ravio also, and Ravio is one of my favorite characters in Hyrule Warriors. You thought you'd be really disappointed by Ocarina of Time after decades of people heralding it as the greatest game ever and so many games aping it, but no, that's a really good game. See, that's the trick, is that a lot of the best video games of all time actually still are just that good. And, like, it might not always be, like, to your taste necessarily, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like if you, like, are kind of, like, you know, good with, like, your video game analysis skills, like, you can at the very least see, like, okay, I understand why people think this is, like, one of the greatest games of all time. Ocarina of Time is one of those games you can just stare at gameplay of for the longest time. Mm-hmm. put on 8-hour randomizer videos when you're doing dishes or folding laundry or whatever. That sounds awesome. Alright, you're weak to Shadow Blade. Wait, it says you're weak to Needle Cannon for the second encounter. Might not even be top 5 Zeldas for you, but you still quite like it. Again, that's the thing. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be of your taste to, like, understand, you know? Twilight Princess rules, too. Ooh. I gotta play that. What's, like, if I was to play Twilight Princess, what version should I play? Because I know they have the HD version, and I know, like, the Wind Waker HD version is considered the definitive version of that game, but what about Twilight Princess? HD or GameCube? I see. I mean, that would be a certified, legally download moment for me. You would heavily contest the idea that Wind Waker HD is better than the GameCube one? That level of bloom should be illegal? Well, I do know it's got a lot of the bloom. But it also has, like, a lot of quality of life stuff that people tend to enjoy. I mean, to be fair, like, I don't even have to, like, do that because I have a homebrewed Wii U. I just gotta figure out how that stuff works. Legally! Legally, of course. Let's get a hard knuckle powered up, since we're gonna need that for fucking Wily. Dude, we're in, like, the dark world right now. We're in Wily's Hell House. Oh, Ivy, welcome. Welcome. Wind Waker has fast sail, but you never got never got bored of sailing when you played GameCube? Mm-hmm. What is this, like, snail-ass machine that Dr. Wily has built? This is the slug machine. Return to crab. It always returns to crab. How the fuck do I hit this thing also? It says the weakness is spark, but I do not see how I can hit the eyes with spark. My son Garg, who I wish would die. Yeah, actually, how the fuck do I hit him? Is this not the Wily boss fight? Oh. I have to jump at the turret. Okay. I read the walkthrough, guys. It's okay, I understand now. Ow! Ow! He looks like he's grooving. Well, he better stop. Because I want to win. Alright, I'll use another E-tank. Just to make this easier on myself. Even though I'm kind of cheesing with rewinds anyways. Damn, he loves shooting these baby pellets at me. It's Dr. Wily's favorite activity. It's enrichment for him. Fuck's sake. Ow! It went right under him. Get out of here, Wily. You bitch. Just kidding, I tricked you. There's more, by the way. This is, like, also on pace to be the second shortest Mega Man stream we've done. Despite the game having, like, shitty padding, this has been one of the shorter ones. Capcom was really cooking something weird with this game. No, wait, this isn't right. That ain't right. This is right. Might is right. But this has been a video game I've played on stream. For sure. This is a video game that I've played on stream. I've played a lot of video games on stream, and this is one of them. Yep, it's just Guts Man again. Wily is fucking obsessed with this dude. Get you someone who loves you in the same way that Dr. Wily loves Guts Man. Okay, and get ready for the dumbest weakness of all time. We did it. He's weak to direct damage. Where's Dr. Wily? Oh no, too late. Mega Man, you've regained consciousness. I found you lying here when I arrived. I wonder who brought you here. This whistle, it must have been Proto Man. Wow. Made by Dr. Wright? Yeah? In finding Mr. Right. Man, this is a video game. Yeah, this is easily my least favorite Mega Man that I've played so far. This is lower than Mega Man 1 for me. Like, unironically, genuinely, I enjoyed Mega Man 1, like, way more than I enjoyed this game. I don't know, it wasn't, like, the fact that this is one of the shorter ones means it wasn't, like, super hard or, like, super frustrating or anything, but, like, I don't know, it just wasn't that fun. Something about it, like, felt off. It's, like, hard to explain. It's just, the vibes are rancid. I mean, the Doc Robo stuff sucks, straight up. It's, like, an unnecessary bit of padding, but also, like, playing through it, this is, like, one of the shorter Mega Man streams I've done thus far. So that means, like, even with that shitty padding, it's still kind of short. Like, I thought this would be one of the longest Mega Mans I played on stream, and not even fucking close. I don't know, it's just weird. It's just a weird video game. Again, I think the best way to put it is that you can tell this game was rushed. It doesn't feel right. Like, look at these credits. They didn't even, like, center the credits properly. They had no time to make this. It's strange. It's very strange. I mean, I'm glad the game was kind of forgiving. Like, we got a lot of E-tanks, like, pretty easily, and a lot of lives pretty easily. So, like, I feel like, I don't know, this wouldn't be the worst shit in the world to play legit, but I think, that, like, the Doc Robo stages are gonna be miserable no matter what. I think the fact that unless you make it to the second boss door, you have to reset no matter what is, like, fucked. I actually think, like, whoever made that decision is, like, fucking crazy. Well, we only have 2 more NES Mega Mans to get to on future variety hours. We have 5. We have 6. Mega's Man. Hopefully 5 and 6 will wash the taste of Mega Man 3 out of our mouths. If I had to, like, give, like, a ranking of where each Mega Man game is currently, I think, like, 2 is the tippy top. Which is like, yeah, that's like the normie opinion, but that's how I feel. Mega Man 2 at the top, Mega Man 4, Mega Man 1, Mega Man 3. I think I got like a little more frustrated playing Mega Man 4 than I did 1 or 3, but I also had more fun playing Mega Man 4 than either of those two. Although again, Mega Man 1 was better than I remember. So, it's not even that Mega Man 1 is, like, a bad game that I didn't like. Mega Man 3 is, like, a video game I straight up did not like. If there's a Mega Man game that, like, ranks lower than this, like, we're gonna be fucked. That's gonna happen, like, 4 times in a row when I play the Mega Man X series eventually. It'll happen. I'd like to do the Classic series first, but I'll probably play through the Mega Man X games at some point as well. Although, man, Mega Man X Legacy Collection 2 is gonna be fucked. That's gonna be so fucked. It's gonna be like 4 back-to-back games that suck. Oh no. You guys are not ready for it. Like, we're gonna play the first 4 Mega Man X's and be like, okay, that wasn't that bad, and then we're gonna play the other ones and be like, oh... Like, to put it into context, and review scores aren't everything, obviously, but, like, to put it into context, the X Legacy Collection 1, on its own, has, like an 83 or an 84 on Metacritic, right? So, like, generally ranging from, like, 8, maybe even a little higher, you get a couple, like, 8.5, some 9s. Mega Man X Legacy Collection 2 is sitting at a 60. Mega Man X Legacy Collection 2 rated worse than Sonic and the Secret Rings. Which, when you get to that point in, like, video game, like, lore, it either means that critics don't know what the fuck they're talking about, or it's really bad. It really is actually just that bad. Does it have really bad input lag? Maybe. I mean, I could probably deal. I mean, if they still give me, like, the rewinds and save states and stuff, I could probably deal with some shitty input lag. It won't be preferable, but I could deal. I could live. But yeah. Mega Man 3 is a video game. I'm surprised that there are more people who have beaten Mega Man 3 than Mega Man 4 on Steam. Also, yeah, I finished Ratchet and Clank yesterday. I had a good time. I thought it was great. But that's gonna be it for tonight's stream. I want to thank you all for coming. Hope you all have a good night and take care. Real quick, upcoming stuff. Depending on how I feel. I mean, I'm doing okay today. I didn't mention it earlier, but my shoulder's doing a lot better, also. It's doing a lot better. It's, like, a little sore. But it's, like, sore in, like, the same way that you would feel, like, after a workout, rather than, like, I fucking, like, strained it and it sucks to move. But yeah, tomorrow will be Pikmin 4, most likely. And then Saturday, I'm trying to get more TF2 with friends. I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. I think, like, weekly TF2 could be, like, a thing going forward. Honestly. I could see, like, weekly TF2 sticking around. If I can just, like, keep getting, like, friends on board. Because I fucking love TF2, and it seems like this new update has brought in a lot of old people. It's bringing in some new people. So, like, I'm like, so down. I'm so down if we just make TF2, like, a weekly segment. It would be dope. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we make good progress in Pikmin 4 tomorrow, because, again, I want to get, like, all my playthrough obligations out of the way before I go on vacation. Because I'm gonna be gone for, like, a week. Which, granted, is, like, probably, like, not that long. But it's long to me, because this really has been the year I've streamed the most consistently. And I've had a great time with it, obviously. I might even try and beat Mega Man Legacy Collection before we head off. We'll see. We'll see if I'm feeling more, that much Mega Man action. Yeah, we're going to Hawaii very soon. So, it should be fun. It should be fun. But yeah, I've rambled enough. I'm gonna let you all go. Is there anyone to raid? No one that I really know. Everybody, go, if you have a pet, go pet your animal right now, okay? You have to promise me that after this stream, even if you have to wait until tomorrow morning, please pet an animal for me. That is your raid for the night. Good night, everyone.